In this short lesson, we will learn prepositions. I will name you prepositions which are used only with genitive. Why am I separating this lesson from the following one, in which we will have some examples for our prepositions? Basically because they're so important. Until now, I couldn't really present them to you because we didn't know genitive. And they are always used with the genitive. So I would need to explain to you every time I was using these prepositions, why are we using this particular form of ending? And it was not really possible until now. And I want to write them down. So I want you write them down for yourself because they're so important. They're from the most frequent words in the Russian language. So let's work. First one, без. Без meaning without. Без meaning without. And let's take без собаки, without a dog. Собаки, без собаки. Собаки is in genitive. So we use без only with genitive nouns. And the nominative word for собака, for dog, собака, the way you will find it in the dictionary, well, I already told it to you, собака. Собака. So if you search in the dictionary for without and the dog, for English speaker it would be kind of fine to put without dog, без собаки. But for Russians, без comes only with genitive. Without whom, без собаки. The next one is вроде, meaning like. Вроде. Вроде собаки. An animal like a dog. Животное вроде собаки. Animal like a dog. Животное would be animal. Вроде, like, is used with genitive. Для. Для собаки. For the dog. For the dog. Or for a dog. Actually, in Russian language, we do not have articles. And if we rip off sentences of the meaning, so we don't have a particular context for the sentences, I cannot really tell if it's a dog or the dog. Since we are not meaning any particular dog, it would be для собаки would be for a dog. Для собаки. До. До means before or till. До завтра would be till tomorrow. It's a greeting for Russian people. So if you see somebody every day, for example, you go to work and you want to say goodbye to somebody, you can tell до завтра, till tomorrow, see you tomorrow. But до, in the meaning as I want to give you, the most frequent one is before. До фильма, before the movie. Фильма, до фильма, before the movie. And in nominative case, in the dictionary form, film is movie. Film, movie. Собака ends in a, it's feminine. Film is masculine. Is. Is meaning from, on, or out of. Is aluminium means out of aluminium. So, and we could use is with theater. Is театра. Театра. Is theater. From the theater. And the nominative form of theater would be театр. Театр. So, if you would search for theater in the dictionary, you would find it with театр. But if you would want to say from the theater, we would need to modify театр to the genitive form of theater. Из театра. Кроме. Кроме means except. Except something or except somebody. So when everybody went to the restaurant except for the dog. So все кроме собаки. Everybody except the dog. Кроме собаки. Собаки. Because dogs are not allowed in the restaurant. В ресторан пошли все, кроме собаки. Все, кроме собаки. Everybody except the dog. Все, кроме собаки. Около. Около. Около means near or approximate. So, near the dog would be около собаки. Собаки. Near the dog. Около собаки. От. От means from. От собаки. Собаки. Does not make any particular meaning. От собаки. From the dog. What can we have from the dog? But it grammatically it is meaningful. So собаки is in genitive again. После. После. После кино. После фильма. After the movie. So после means after. And again we need to put a noun afterwards in the genitive. После фильма. Фильма. После фильма. После театра. After the theater. После фильма. Next one is у. We already came across with u, and it was a difficulty for me to translate it because it got several meanings, and the meanings are depending on the context. So u means by or at. So у собаки is by a dog. So if I would want to visit a dog, I would say I'm at the dogs. Я у собаки. So у means also at somebody's place, for example. У меня дома, at my home. So being at someone's place. So being at someone's place would be referred to у. So у собаки means I'm at the dogs. Or if something is at dogs. So, for example, a bone would be кость. Кость у собаки. Bone being at dogs. So dog got a bone. So I hope it was understandable. Take it as by, at something, or being at something. So there are several translations for this, and we need to go through different contexts and see how to translate it. And we will have it in the next lesson, basically. And then we get three more prepositions. One is next one с, and от. They all mean from where, откуда. От, куда, from where. If we would answer from where, so geographically or positionally from where, we would need to use one of these prepositions. And there are differences in them, and we will learn this difference later on. However, for now, just for you to know, there is a particular pattern in using them. So with is, we are using v. So all of them are using are meaning from, and from. But if we would say из дома в театр, from home to the theater, v means to. So from, to. Is used usually with v. С is used with на. Na is also to in this case. And od means from, if we're speaking from going away, so taking away or going away from somewhere, so without the second preposition. So just take it as from and to. Don't worry if you don't understand this. Just memorize is, s, and od are meaning from. And for s is actually another meaning which is used with a different case, because all of the prepositions were used with only with genitive. S is also sometimes used with instrumental case. Instrumental case, and it is used in the instrumental case if it got meaning with. So don't be surprised if you see с кем-то, with somebody, and s followed by a word in the instrumental case. If it got the meaning s, if s got the meaning with, then we use it with a different case. We'll learn it later on. However, for now, I will only present it to you in the meaning from. So is, s, and od are meaning from. I'm answering the question откуда, from where. Important question, also write it down for yourself.